guys, so today I'm going to be watching some viral videos about Iceland. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Hrafna, I am from Iceland and I make a lot of videos about Iceland, and here we are. There are so many videos about Iceland on the internet, especially vlogs and informational videos, and I thought it would be interesting for me, a person from Iceland, to watch some of them and react to them. I'm curious to see if they are correct or if they are very based around Icelandic stereotypes. I have no idea. I have a bunch of videos in front of me here on my computer. So let's just begin. Alright, headphones are in. This video is called "What is life really like in Iceland?" and this is by a user name called Now This World. Okay.
In May 2016, the United Nations released its annual World Happiness Report, which ranks more than 150 countries according to their quality of life. Perhaps surprisingly, the tiny Nordic country of Iceland ranked higher than nearly every nation on this list. So what is life like in Iceland, and why are the Icelandic people so happy? Well, about 2/3 of its people live in or around the capital of Reykjavik, which... Just
because I really want to say this and I was expecting someone to say Reykjavik in their video. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, I'm just being informal here. It's actually pronounced as Reykjavik. Reykjavik, not Reykjavik. Yeah, just a thought.
Ranks as one of the safest, cleanest, and most eco-friendly cities in the world. In fact, it has one of the lowest per capita murder rates in the world, with 1 for every 100,000 people. Icelandic people have high levels of collective trust, and as such are known to keep valuables in plain sight and send their young children to school by themselves.
This is very, very true. Icelandic people have a lot of trust towards other Icelandic people, so we feel very safe just leaving our children outside. We frequently let our babies sleep outside. We are very just like free with those kind of things.
This cooperative mentality is reinforced by Iceland's government infrastructure. A typical Icelandic meal is a smorgasbord of organic produce, yogurt, and local...
Smorgasbrod. I have never ever heard about something called smorgasbrod. That's not even Icelandic, so I'm going to Google it. Smorgasbrod is a type of Scandinavian meal originating in Sweden. A Swedish meal, not Icelandic. He says that we eat like organic yogurt. It's actually called skyr in Iceland, so we eat a lot of skyr.
And the most popular leisure activities are ice climbing, kayaking, and going to the gym.
What? Okay. I don't know a single person who goes ice climbing or kayaking, so that is completely false. However, going to the gym is very accurate, and our most popular sports are soccer, handball, CrossFit. Ice climbing and kayaking is definitely not the most popular sports. There are definitely people who do those things, but they are not very popular.
Iceland's ubiquitous health, happiness, and unity are its huge, heated public pools, also called sundlagar. These...
Sundlagar. I'm not making fun of this guy at all. I know Icelandic is hard, but sundlagar is actually pronounced as sundlaugar. Sundlaug is actually just Icelandic for a swimming pool, but the Blue Lagoon is a geothermal, like, water thingy.
With a healthy, educated populace and a strong safety net, life in Iceland doesn't look too bad.
Okay, so that was the first video. So yeah, this video was really cool. However, he did only talk about the positive things in Iceland. Just because he titles the video "What is life really like in Iceland?" he should talk about the positive and negatives, because it's not rainbows and butterflies all of the time in Iceland. Okay, the next video is called "This is Planet Iceland," and I have actually watched this video. I really like this video, and yeah, let's check it out.
When I was a kid, I was taught there are 8 planets in the solar system. But now that I am a grown-up, I realize there are 9 planets in the solar system, and one of them is hiding here on planet Earth. It's called Planet Iceland.
This video is so epic, and also I love the editing in this video. It's very, very cool.
To the kitchen in Iceland, open the sink, turn on the hot water, and smell it. It's disgusting.
Okay, I cannot smell anything if I turn on the hot water or the cold water. I cannot smell a difference. So I don't know what he's talking about or what people are talking about, but I can't smell it.
I'm not the only one who thinks this planet is different. This guy does too. Because this is where NASA and Armstrong came to train for their moon landing, because Iceland's lava looks so much like the moon.
I actually did not know this before watching this video, and I have no idea if it's true. It's probably true, but yeah, I had no idea.
Humanity's small step was here, and humanity's giant step was on the moon.
This video is so epic. I love it. You can feel how much this guy loves Iceland.
It's midnight and I can't sleep. So you're living 24 hours while it's light, and the opposite can be true in the winter.
This is very true, and I get so many questions about this. A lot of people ask me, like, how do you sleep? Icelandic people are very used to the midnight sun. Basically, the sun never sets during summer. We have very good blackout curtains, and most people like me are just very used to sleeping with the sun outside.
As the rest of the world deals with conflicts, planet Iceland lives in peace, far away from all of us, with no wars, no major crime, no major corruption, no major sexism, and no real army.
Yeah! All of these are true, however, we are of course very aware of problems that are happening around the world, and of course we have our own problems. We are not perfect, we are not ignorant, we do pay attention to the rest of the world, just so that's clear.
That makes you wish all of planet Earth can be as developed, as energy efficient, as beautiful, and as peaceful as planet Iceland.
Yeah, great video. I love that he is talking about the environment, and there are definitely a lot of things that a lot of countries can learn. The next video is called Geography Now Iceland, and I have seen this video so many times, but I have never actually watched it. And yeah, I am very curious to see what this guy has to say.
Guys, as you know, I went to Iceland earlier this year, and in all honesty, if you just want to get a real taste of Iceland better than I could ever provide, check out my friend, this guy, Ásgeir. Subscribe to his channel.
Ásgeir is actually pronounced as Ásgeir. Not trying to be mean or rude, just saying because you guys like when I pronounce Icelandic words.
Before we start, my pronunciation for Icelandic words is gonna suck so bad in this episode.
I love that he just said that.
Are Reykjavik and Akureyri. Reykjavik and Akureyri are...
Akureyri. Yeah, Reykjavik, Akureyri. Yeah.
The most populated ones being Heimey, Hrísey, and Grímsey, and some in the south like...
I'm sorry, I can't with these pronunciations, but yeah. I know he's trying his best, and I really appreciate that, but it's just so funny to me.
Thingvellir, with the largest natural lake, Thingvellir. The land splits open, and you can literally walk from Eurasia to North America.
This location is actually where a very famous scene in Game of Thrones was filmed, and yeah, he was trying to say Thingvellir.
Over 80% of the country is mountainous, with the tallest point, Hvannadalshnúkur, 11
Hvannadalshnúkur.
covered with 6 main glaciers, the largest one in the southeast, Vatnajökull, and the smallest one, which just erupted in...
Vatnajökull is actually spelled with 2 L's, but he actually just puts 1 L, so oopsie.
2010, Eyjafjallajökull.
Eyjafjallajökull. Okay, I'll stop. It's just so funny. I love people trying to pronounce Icelandic words.
Traditional Icelandic food is, let's just say, even my Icelandic friend said this.
This is so disgusting. Why would anyone eat this?
That is very true. The traditional Icelandic food is something that not a lot of Icelandic people eat on daily basis. We have special occasions where we will eat traditional Icelandic food, but yeah, most of it's just disgusting, and I personally really dislike traditional Icelandic food.
There are some delicious redeeming Icelandic foods though. They are known for making some amazing smoked lamb served with bean salad and grilled haddock and herring dishes. The Vikings were like, hey, we're sick of Norway. Let's make a new home. Oh, but wait. We need women. But most of the Norwegian women were like, So they made a quick stop to the British Isles and kidnapped a bunch of Irish and Celtic women and brought them over. About 70% of all their women, that is. To this day, a typical Icelander actually has a portion of Irish or Celtic roots in.
This is true. As horrible as it is, but yeah, it's true.
Icelandic language is incredibly unique, often touted as one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. P or a P sound, sometimes P and a T make a F sound, sometimes the G makes a W sound. These two letters both make a Th sound.
What? I have no idea what he's talking about with the G. But yeah, those letters are called F and Th, and they are pronounced as.
And sometimes when there's two L's, it makes like a sound.
Two L's are pronounced as.
Icelandic and Faroese are the closest languages to ancient Norse out of all the Nordic languages. If you give them a script written in ancient Norse, chances are they could probably understand it.
That is true, however, it is a little bit tricky to read. So yeah, that is true, but it's not as easy as people would think.
Nobody technically has a surname, they just adopt the last name dependent on their father's first name, and they just add son or dotter after it. So for example, a man named Alex with a father named, I don't know, Bjarki would be named Alex Bjarkison. Or
everything that he's saying is true, however, this is grammatically incorrect. The name would be Alex Bjarkason. So yeah, it would not be Bjarkison, it would be Alex Bjarkason, because he's Bjarki's son.
If it was a woman, her last name would be Bjarki Dotter.
No, not Bjarki Dotter, it would be Bjarka Dotter, because she is Bjarki's daughter.
Own jokes. Sweden is like the older brother that they love but is too busy working on his flowcharts to hang out with. Denmark is close, although Danes practically have no idea what skiing is considering their flat landscape. Most Icelanders learn Danish in school first before they learn English, even though they think it's pretty useless.
Not most, all Icelanders learn Danish in school. Yes, very true. A lot of Icelandic people are just like, yo, why do we need to learn Danish? And personally, I have no idea why we still have to learn Danish. Like, yeah.
It's a magical moment when an Icelander meets a Faroese person. In conclusion,
I've never met a Faroese person. Like, I really want to see if I would be able to understand them, if they would be able to understand me. I don't know, that would just be super fun.
Iceland is a land where cold meets hot, old meets new, small yet big, horrible fermented shark meets your dinner plate. I hope you're still alive, and if you are, stay tuned.
Alright, so interesting. Again, a great video. I love the editing. It's so like I really need to step up my editing game. So I think I'm only gonna do those 3 videos at least for today. Maybe I will do a part 2 because there are so many other videos out there right now. What again, just great videos. Major props to these people for making these videos. I really love that they are talking about Iceland in such a respectful and kind manner. I really hope that you liked this video. I don't know how educational it was, but yeah, it was interesting for me to watch. If you want to, then please subscribe, follow me on Instagram and all that, and I will see you guys later, and goodbye.